And we back! Today I'm preventing LeBron James from going to Miami. So the other day I posted this on Twitter and it went somewhat viral. I was rewatching the 2009 Eastern Conference Finals and Bron at this point had 45 points and they end up losing this game. And a lot of the quote tweets and the people replying is like, man, I understand why Bron went to Miami. He ain't had no help. Well, today my job is to get him that help and prevent him from switching up on Cleveland. I understand he came back and did the glorious things, but I'm just saying, there's no need to come back if you stay here forever. Leave a like, subscribe. So I did have to download somebody else's save file because the Kobe era starts right before LeBron gets drafted. So somebody had to put it together. So I'm hoping this is as accurate as can be. I did look at this team, and this team feels about right. Even Ira Newell's in the game. This team was bad. This team was so bad. So this should be relatively easy, right? I feel like if LeBron James would have got one championship in Cleveland, he'll never left. He spent 7 years in Cleveland before he took his talents to South Beach. So that's the amount of time we have to put some things together. I do want to say I could probably get it done in one single year if I just be like, hey, we're going to trade away. I'm controlling every team. We're going to trade away Carlos Boozer and 4 first-round picks. Kobe, welcome to the team. Like, I probably could do that, but that's a lot less fun. We're going to take it. We're not going to take it like a very slow process, but like slower than that, I would say. Because we got to act like we don't know who LeBron is just yet. Like, as a rookie, we knew he was a chosen one, yada, yada, yada. But we could have believed Bron was going to be the GOAT. But, like, nobody actually knew it yet, right? So we're treating it as if he's a rookie. I'm a little bit afraid of Carlos Boozer. Carlos Boozer's on the last year of his deal. He's a second-round pick. And salary cap says NA. I'm going to fix that. But in real life, after the season, he just signed with Utah. If the man don't feel like he's going to re-sign to us, I'm going to trade him away. But because I downloaded somebody else's save file, that's what you get. No salary cap. Let me fix all this. I'll be right back. All right, so it should be better. I'm going to start simulating. We're going to see what this LeBron kid is really about. Because I don't know if y'all remember. Maybe I'm misremembering it. So many players on the team, Ricky Davis and Darius Miles, they didn't like the idea of all the hype that was LeBron James because they felt like they were a good team. They had what it takes to be good. But I want to remind you, the year before LeBron got there's a reason they had the first overall pick because they won 17 games. Maybe I should go upstairs and get my Darius Miles jersey because I do have one. So far, LeBron ain't been living up to the hype. What's going on, bro? Oh, no, 19 points per game. Oh, ew. What is these assists and rebounds, bro? Do we need to make your secondary position point guard already? Come on, bro. We know who you is. I mean, wait. I got to act like I don't know who you is. This kid is pretty good, but he's fouling out of games pretty regularly, huh? He's not passing the ball. What the heck? Maybe we should just let him go to Miami. His real-life rookie stats were 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. He's not even getting that. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Stop fouling out. You're going against AI right now. Going against Allen Iverson is a win. There it is. Ooh, he just needs to see another one of them goats. And AI had a game too, don't get me wrong. But it's really about Bron. All right, we're going to simulate a little bit. Get more rebounds and assists. Hold on, they offering me some stuff here. Shout out to Ricky Davis. He averaging a smooth old 20. But the Milwaukee first round pick, hold on, I can only accept or deny. Hold on, can I not just get out of here? I'm going to accept it. I'm scared. I got to accept it. But I feel like Milwaukee's bad, right? Oh my goodness, LeBron, we might get somebody. 2004 draft class, they got some hitters like Dwight Howard, Luo Dangerous, and Iguodala. We just traded for a really good pick. Now, we were already an okay team. Well, we're below 500, but Carlos Boozer's upset. He's getting traded too. You just made it easy for me. I'm actually going to put you on the market right now. But we just traded for a good pick. We're probably going to have a good pick ourselves now that we traded away a good player and we've got to trade away another one. But that was too good of a trade to pass up on, right? Shout out to Ricky Davis, but it was nothing about his game that made me feel like he had to be a part for this whole video. So if that pick ends up being something, then it's going to be cool. You know, it's going to be cool. So we were able to maintain at least some decency with 2 games over in the Eastern Conference. That's enough to be the 4th seed at the deadline. But like I mentioned, if Carlos Boozer don't want to be here, we're not going to force him to be here. So we will be making a trade. I don't know who could use him. You know, should we be trying to get a player? Should we be trying to get some draft capital? Let's just trade finder right off rip. I don't want to add nothing else but booze cruise into the trade, and we'll see what we can get. I mean, I would love for LeBron James to have a solid point guard. I like Big Z. A lot of teams have been offering actually pretty good trades for Big Z. A Celtics pick, top 5 protected. We get Rafe LaFrance. Interesting. Jawan Howard. And we get a young Drew Gooden. I remind you, Carlos Boozer's only 22. So, like, Amari Stoudemire. That's actually, oh my God, Ray Allen. That's actually incredible. Because if we go to my tweet that I mentioned earlier, hold on. The #1 quote tweet I had from Out of the Way trade said, now imagine this version of LeBron with Amari Stoudemire next to him. Because they were close to getting Amari Stoudemire. But I forgot. Who did they not want to throw in a trade? I forget. Hold on. It was J.J. Hickson. Now, in this universe, J.J. Hickson's not in the league just yet. But if the Suns want to trade me Amari, let me see where they're at as a team. They're really good. So it makes no sense for them now to make this trade. But they offered it to me, right? Like, that trade finder thing is them offering to me, ain't it? Who am I to say no? I actually really want to. I'm probably going to pull off that trade. LeBron is 19 years old right now, and we're buying in. And I did see the Brent Berry and Ray Allen one, which is also a very good fit when you look at who Ray Allen is right now. Golly, it's his first year in Seattle. But I'm going to go with the Amari Stoudemire trade, man. Wow. I didn't think that we was going to be buying. Our backcourt stinks. No disrespect to DeJuan Wagner and Kevin Ollie. But this team could be better next season. But we had to do that. If that was going to sit there, we had to do it. Big Diesel. Shaquille O'Neal wins the MVP. Bron, of course, was Rookie of the Year. He did get up to 25 points per game. Ricky Davis was taking all the shots. And now LeBron ended up getting 25, 5, and 5. About 2 steals and a block and a half. Nick Van Exel, Nick the Quick, wins 6th Man of the Year. Shaq is DPOY. Speedy Claxton is Most Improved Player. Rick Carlisle in Detroit is Coach of the Year. They won 63 this year. That's a really good team. Let's see. Did LeBron make an All-NBA team as a rookie? He sure did. Right under T-Mac and Kobe, and he's there with Paul Pierce and Yao Ming. What a team. First team was Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Shaq. Third team was a rookie Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen, C-Webb, Dirk, and Marcus Camby. Bron did not make an all-defensive team, but of course he made all-rookie. Shout out to Carmelo. Carmelo, what did you average this year? You know we got love for Melo around here. He ended up averaging 22. Dwayne Wade was 20. Chris Bosh was 18. Chris Camby was about 9. You do got my boy Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk made a team. Marcus Banks made a team. Okay, MB. TJ Ford came into it with the baldy. They did him dirty. And David West also with the baldy as a rookie. So we ended up being the 8th seed. So we were the 4th seed at one point. We ended up 4 games under. I'm not tripping about it at all. We do have to go against that really good Detroit Pistons team in the first round. So we'll see. They have Chauncey, Rip, Tayshaun, Rasheed, and Ben. Whoever safe out this is, they create a Sheed, man. And Tayshaun. So I love that. Because they be having these legendary teams, championship teams in the game, but they'll miss out on Tayshaun Prince and Rasheed Wallace, who are obviously really good and really important to that championship team. LeBron's first playoff run, he averages 29, and that's even with Game 4, he was trash. So that means these other games, 41 in his first game, 30, 31. Then you got 32, and then the last game, he kind of stunk. But we did get some playoff experience for rookie Bron. We'll take that. And the NBA Finals is Allen Iverson and the 76ers winning the 7 against the Dallas Mavericks, who had Antoine Jameson, Antoine Walker, Travis Bass, Steve Nash, Sean Bradley, Adrian Griffin, Tony Delk, and is it Eduardo? Yeah, Eduardo. I never knew how to pronounce his name. Joe Prisbilla. Juwan Howard didn't play? Oh, Josh Howard. Josh Howard. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, that's a good team, but they did end up losing to AI. AI team don't look good. He got Glenn Robinson, shout out to him, Kenny Thomas. Dude, that's a carry job from AI. Oh my goodness. He averaged 36 in the playoffs. Typical AI run. All right. I don't really care about Karl Malone. Who do we not want to retire? Or do we just let everybody do what they want? Michael Jordan can't retire. Sorry. Everybody else is cool. And David Robinson. Everybody else I don't really care about. League realignment has it so that we got, a new team coming into it. But we don't care about that. Where did the Bucks end up finishing? Weren't they really bad? Did they make the postseason? Dude, 16th pick? Hold on. That team was 11-23. They made the postseason? Oh, they were better than us. They won. What? They won 14 straight games to make the playoffs. Cut it out. They just sold my pick. 14 straight is insane. 14. Hold on. Let me do some mathematics. Calculator. They won 39 minus 14. They were 25-43 and then went on a great run. And that's nuts. All right, so that pick is not as good as we want it to be. Fine. You know what? Let's go get a new coach. What am I doing? Oh, is it too late? I think it might be too. No, it's not too late. We're going to fire this guy. Sorry, Ralph. We got not any real people, huh? I was hoping to get some real people from this era. I guess 2K don't really care about the coaching staffs like that too much. We do have Sidney Moncrief. Oh, so we do have real assistants around the way. So that's not too bad, I guess. Dennis Johnson's there. He's a shot doctor. Then if we can't get real dudes, we're going to cheat and get the best coach to ever exist in game. Shout out to him. All right, so let's see who we're going to protect in this expansion draft. Renewable. They give you some suggestions. I'm okay with this. That's fine. Renewable can go. And then we get to the actual draft where the Bobcats are going to take who? They take Drew Gooden with the first pick. They take Doug Christie, Christian Laettner, Fred Jones, Corliss. I never pronounce Williamson. Renewable does get drafted, so shout out to him, Mark Jackson, the other Mark Jackson. Nobody else here is Gennaro Pargo. Shout out to Gennaro, who I actually think did end up getting drafted by them in the expansion draft for real life. First overall pick, the Atlanta Hawks take Iggy over Dwight Howard. Emeka Okafor over Dwight Howard. Luol Deng over Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard goes to Charlotte. So that's a really good start to the Charlotte Bobcats. The Charlotte Bobcats life, that they get like a future All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year, Hall of Fame center. So that's great for them. Chris Humphries goes 5. Oh my goodness. Ben Gordon. Who's going to be left on the clock when it's our time? 7th overall pick is... No, you didn't that was the guy that was going to set you up. Now the Celtics... Okay, Sean Livingston was good. Like, without the injuries, who knows what he's going to be. But he ain't Dwight Howard. The Celtics just finessed and got Dwight Howard. I just need to see who's going to be here. Tony Allen's off the board. Al Jefferson was still there. Oh, my goodness. That would have been dope. Bino Udre. Yeah, now we got auto-generated guys. Who's real here? Anderson Varejao is meant to be. It's meant to be. Anderson Varejao is here in real life, y'all. Did we just draft him? We got Big Z already. We got T. Riz. We got J.R. Smith down there. Kevin Martin. Of course, I got the luxury of knowing what happens in these players' real career. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen the same way in 2K simulation. Josh Smith. Oh, my goodness. We already traded for Amari. I can't have Josh Smith, Mari, and Braun. Those dudes will not be able to play together down the stretch. T-Riz is cool. Jameer Nelson is not bad. We need point guard play. J.R. Smith is obviously somebody that can play for us eventually. He's only 18 years old, one of the youngest in the whole draft. Kevin Martin is gonna. They got his ceiling as Dan the Man. Josh Smith. Oh, none of these guys got good ceilings, huh? Dude, this is a tough pick to make, man. This is a tough pick to make. I kind of want to go Kevin Martin. I'm taking Kevin Martin. We got back-to-back picks. Oh, okay. So I could still get... Should I just go talent and just go Josh Smith and just have him be the best 7th man in the NBA? Yeah, I'm going Josh Smith. Don't overthink it. Just go with the talent. We got no second-round picks here. So that's a good draft, I think. I think that's a good draft. We got some upside. We got some real guys here, so we're going to take that. Free agency, we do need to find some guard play, though, because we don't have any. Fortunately, it's not a lot of options. We can go Q Rich, who's just 24 years old in this universe right now. I'm not going to take Manu Ginobili away from them. Bob Sura's there. Trenton Hassel wouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking Q Rich, man. I think you got to go Q Rich in this situation. If he's the best guy available, what's his best offer? Seeing he got a lot of offers already. His best offer is 3 years, $8 million from Detroit. I give you 3 years, $9 million. How about that? Is that good enough to get you number one? No, our better deal. All right, if you don't want to, I'm not finna overpay for you. You ain't the only guy on the market. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't love anybody else, I probably should have overpaid. We will bring back Darius Mine. So I brought in D Fish. I was looking for a shooting guard. I couldn't find it. So we're not going to overpay for somebody that's in the 70s. I just can't do that. Player progression, LeBron is 19 years old and he's a 90. Wow. The Sagana Diop, he jumped up 5. Different universe here. He's good. He's really good. Okay. Our point guard play is going to be trash. It's going to be J.R. Bremer again. Bremer? I don't know. Then you got Kevin Martin. And yeah, it's probably going to be another rough season, Bron. But you can carry. I know you can. That's exactly what the real owners are probably saying. Yeah, it's going to be a tough season. We ain't got you help, but you good enough, ain't you? That seems like a scam. I'm scamming them. All right, so the starting lineup looks like that. They want to start D Fish over the young guy. That's cool with me. I think that, yeah, we definitely need to get Kmart some minutes. I will say that. We don't need 3 centers in a rotation. I'd rather have the young Kmart play at least a little bit and hope that he can eventually progress to be good. We lose the first game of the season. It's fine. Second game of the season is a win. Any contract thing that we need to be thinking about? Like Big Z is up for an extension. If Diop is going to be good, which I don't know if he will be, does that make our boy Big Z available maybe? What type of time we on? He says he will resign for $6 million a year. Okay, if that's the case, I'll probably keep him. Matter of fact, I'm going to put him on the block just in case. I'm putting him on the block. We'll see what the season looks like. And if it's going well, then I'm not going to trade him. If it's not, then maybe I do. So I'm not going to trade Big Z because he stinks. We're going to trade Diop. He also is upset about not starting in the NBA. So we're going to send him to a team where he can't start, like the Bucks or the Bobcats, who he did play for in real life. We can take him to the 76ers to play alongside Allen Iverson. So there's a lot of different places that could use a center of his caliber. We're going to have to find a spot for us. We are looking for a guard, man. We really, really desperately need guard play. So maybe we see who's selling, right? That's a good thing, right? See who's selling. Jason Williams is on the block. Would it be too bad? He got 10 years left, 2 years left on his deal. He is not efficient. Take him off my list. Don't want no inefficient point guard. Sorry, not for me, not for this team. It's like the only point guard that's even available. What is happening? Nobody wants to sell in this universe. I guess that just wasn't the way back there. It wasn't the way. Let's just play it simple and say, Big Z, you want to come back? This is less money than what he said at the start of the season. Deal is done. We're gonna put Diop into the trade finder and see what's going on. We got a lot of last year of deals, so that's interesting, especially because Bron is on such a small deal and Amari's on such a small deal. There's a world that we're buyers like in free agency this year. Like, can we be the free agent destination? Possibly. So if we do trade Diop here, maybe we shouldn't go for somebody that's under contract for a bunch of different years, but instead try to do it for somebody that's on like a team option or a 1-year deal. But that feels can this game hurry up? That feels dangerous to play. Like, maybe we can sign people to Cleveland. Like, can I convince LeBron of that? That's what this whole video is about. Can we convince LeBron James? We're going to send him to the 76ers. They need a center. We'll take the last year of Kenny Thomas and get a first-round pick that's top 3 protected. So, out of all of that, we end up being sellers. I just need LeBron to trust me for one more offseason. Is that too much to ask, LeBron? Just one more offseason, and I promise you we're going to be at least decent next year. You know, I'm thinking about upcoming free agents, Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, nobody on a young contract, but like Michael Redd, Twan Walker, we got Michael Jordan. What about the guard play? We really just need a guard. Jay Williams, Gary Payton, old self, TJ Ford, a lot of these guys on 1-year deals. So we kind of have to hope that it's like Michael Redd. It has to be like Michael Redd, and we move him over to the 2. I guess Desmond Mason, but like they're in the same team. Mike Miller would help for sure. All right, hey man, maybe I was too harsh on the people in Cleveland in real life. It's hard to build around Bron in this era. Jason Kidd is the MVP. Shout out to Jason Kidd, man. Dwight Howard's the Rookie of the Year, of course. Nick Van Exel does it again. Tim Duncan, Drew Gooden, Rick Carlisle again. All right, Bron ends up on second team for another year. Listen, Bron, like I said, we're Eddie Curry, All-NBA, Chicago Bulls, by the way. We really buying in, Bron. I promise you. This year with a 6 seed, you know, we won 44 games, so it's progression. We're better than last year, Bron. So you can tell we taking the necessary steps. We got D-Fish and JR starting together. Whew. This team we're going against is not that good, though. Where is Gilbert Arenas? Why is he not starting? Is he coming off the bench or is he injured? He's injured. Wow. We could win this. We can win this series. Game 1, we do win. I mean, yeah, without Gilbert Arenas, we should be able to take care of business. Look at that, Bron. Don't leave. We made it to the second round. That second round team is the New Jersey Nets, who, of course, have the MVP of the league, Jason Kidd. They got Kerry Kittles, RJ, Kenyon Martin, and Alonzo Mourning, a little old self down there. Okay, Zoe. Game 1 is a win for the Cavs on the road. Talk to me. Josh Smith off the bench. Talk to me. Game 2, we lose. Okay, but we did take home court advantage. We split. That's all we care about. All right, they came to Cleveland and won. We won back. We're down 3-2. We lose. That's fine. Look, Bron, it's a progression system. We get 1 year better. You know, 1 year, one spot better every year. That means we're going to win a championship soonish, right? That's what that means. Draft lottery. We have 18th overall pick in this year's draft. I don't even know who would be available then, but let's see. Knicks take Chris Paul. Shout out to them. Danny Granger goes 2. Charlie Villanueva goes 3. Jonah Petro goes 4. Raymond Felton's 5. All right, Chuck Hayes. Oh, my God. Who else is here? Who's left on the board? Hakeem Warwick, Andre Blatch, Jason Maxiell, Jarrett Jack, Ronnie Turioff, Nate Robinson, Yamahimi, Marcin Gortat. Not a lot of great options here for us. So that means we traded for future picks. We traded with Darius Miles, who's been all right, but again, we're trying to be buyers. So because of that, I'm trading that and the pick for somebody. Give me future picks. I actually don't want a single body in these trades. I want future picks. Come on. It's got to be somebody that's just like, hey, we'll give you 2 firsts. No, I'm going to try to trade with the Miami Heat. They want a future pick. No, I'm just going to do it for 1 pick. Deal. All right. So that's done. Not the best deal we could have done, but it was something I thought was necessary. And maybe that pick ends up being something. We go on to give LeBron that 2-year option, of course. And now we become buyers. Michael Redd looks like he wants to go back to Milwaukee. It's the best we could give him. We can give him a player option. Maybe he's interested. Nope. That's a lot of money to turn down, so I respect that. Desmond Mason, no offers. Last year, Desmond Mason did what? 16 points per game? It's not bad. Kings were bad this year. I kind of want to trade for one of these Kings players, man. I kind of want Mike Bibby. If we can't sign people in free agency, like Mike Bibby wouldn't be bad. Moving Pager over. We just run this big old lineup. Or maybe we run Braun at the 1 and let Pager play the 3. He didn't have an amazing season, but he's a really good player. I might call him, man. I might call him. In the Eastern Conference, there wasn't a lot going on. Like the Bobcats don't have nothing. The Knicks just won the lottery, so they ain't really got nothing on the team. 76 have AI. He's untouchable right now. So maybe we just call them. Problem is we don't really have contracts to give them. So we really need for them to think that their whole game plan is a rebuild. Mike Bibby's last year, so maybe that'll convince them to do something. But I think I would rather have Paige and just say, Braun, you're our point guard. So in this trade, we could give them one of our younger dudes. I think Josh Smith is going to be good next year. I already know that. He was good this year for what it was worth. So we can go Kevin Martin. We could go our own first-round pick. They think they're a championship quality team. Brother, y'all just missed the playoffs completely. You don't just flip that on. We have that 76er pick from the other trade, too. Yeah, you don't just flip that on, but in their mind, you do. All right, it's fine. Maybe we can pry somebody else open. What the Clippers do this year? Corey McGaddy's pretty interesting. I'm not sure. What about VC? I would give up both of the young players for Vince Carter. They're a championship team. Everybody a championship team in their mind. No, y'all not. No, you're not. Listen, Braun. Listen to me. We're going to be good this year. Josh Smith just jumped up 6. You jumped up 4. Mari jumped up 3. We're going to be good this year. I promise you. I think we convince Braun to run the 1. We take a chance. We take a chance on him running the 1. And that's going to be good for the team because he obviously one of the greatest decision makers ever. He's there now. His overall drops. I don't care. He's Braun. He's only 20. We know what he can be. I know that this overall is going to drop too. We don't care. Why is this guy's face so little? Is that disrespect? His face looks so little in that picture. I don't know. So our potential starting lineup is LeBron James, Mike Miller. I'm going to have Josh Smith run the 3. I'm just making everybody's overall go down, bro. This is a terrible constructed team, bro. Cut me some slack, please. Josh Smith run the 3. Don't ask about spacing. The year is 2006. Nobody cared about spacing anyway. Amari and then Z. This is a good team, bro. First game of the season against the Wizards is what? A slow simulated win. Thank you. Took forever to get that 1 win, but it's a win. And Amari Stoudemire got injured, so that's fun for everybody involved. We lose game 2. I think that with the draft capital we got, we pray that somebody's like really, really available. We pray at the deadline. Pretty good team, bro. I told you to trust the brother. You know what I'm saying? Wait, bro. Oh yeah, we changed his position, so his stats went down. Yeah, I forgot about that. Mari's having a good year. Looks like Z's having a good year. Mike Miller's first year. Oh, he's shooting 40% 3. Let's go see if we can make that big time splash. Where's the selling teams? Talk to me. Selling Nets. Jason Kidd. Boom. Even Richard Jefferson. Boom. Even Kerry Kittles. Boom. All right, that's 3. I said Kerry Kittles. No, I don't know. I don't want Kerry Martin. Kerry Kittles, maybe. Selling. Oh my God, Carmelo Anthony. Add him on the list. Any more selling teams? Talk to me. Got it. 76ers. Boom. I know who I'm going for. I think he might be the answer to all of our problems. Yeah, I think he might be the answer to all of our problems, yo. 16 million. Oh my goodness. So, wow, how do we get to 16 million? 16 million. Oh, because we got a bunch of salary cap anyway. We don't even need to get to 16 million. So, I'm going to give them Kevin Martin. He ain't been efficient in his 2 years. Boom. Deal done. No, we have your own pick back. You have our pick, which is not going to be valuable, but the Miami Heat pick. No, the Heat are good. Okay, we got to give them JR2. And then we have to give them, we don't have any more young players other than Josh Smith. And Josh Smith is really good. I got to get him Josh Smith in the trade. It's Allen Iverson. They still say no. Oh, that's the best we got. All right, so we move on. So we move on to Jason Kidd, I guess. Jason Kidd, he's a lower overall than Allen Iverson. You know, it's going to be easier to trade for. Let's start over with Kenyon Martin. Or I keep doing it. Kevin Martin. They're going to say they want Amari, but they'll flip us Kenyon. No. But I can give you draft capital, though. Do you want draft capital? You are selling. You have a counter offer? No. You are selling. There we go. Boom. Deal done. Yeah, none of these picks look valuable. I'll give you JR. All done! Jason Kidd and LeBron James. We're going to move Bron back over to the 3. We got to move him back over to the 3. Got a nice dynamic duo. Not even dynamic duo, because Amari Stoudemire is here too. So, like, talk to me. Talk to me. I don't like that Ron Mercer is our starting 2 guard now. It's not my most favorite thing. Oh, no. Mike Miller's just injured right now. So Mike Miller comes back. It is Jason Kidd, Mike Miller, LeBron, Amari Stoudemire, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then we got Brevin Knight off the bench with Josh Smith, Tony Kukoc's old self. We got a chance, I think. I think we got a chance. We need Mike Miller to be back healthy. And wow, that was not too bad, huh? We gave up a lot, but it's Jason Kidd. And he's still in his prime. He just won MVP last year. I'm going to remind you, he won MVP last year. His first game is not that good, but he just won MVP last year. Boo, 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 boo. First MVP already, 2006, which is cool, right? That's cool. The numbers ain't amazing. I'll say that. The numbers are not amazing. But MVP is an MVP. In real life, LeBron's first MVP ended up being in 2009. So we are early. We are early to the party, bro. We're early to the party. All the awards. Rich Jefferson, the 6th man of the year with the Bulls. All the awards. All NBA, of course. Any Cleveland defensive player of the year votes, I'm assuming. And Jason Kidd made an all defensive team too. Here we go. We are the 2 seed. All right, so we ended up with 62 wins. That Detroit Pistons team is hard to beat, man. I'll tell you that. Hopefully somebody end up just eliminating them before we do, because before we see them, because they might be able to win. Chris Bosh, Vince Carter, Mo Peterson, Robert Swift, Earl Boykins. Small man Earl Boykins. Got a lot of love for Earl Boykins, but he ain't gonna survive. Game 1, we win. Thank you, MVP Bron. Game 2, we win. Thank you, MVP Bron. Game 3, we win. Thank you, MVP Bron. Thank you, Jason Kidd. 17 assist game, by the way. We got a first round to see the Washington Wizards again. Last time we saw them, they did not have Gilbert Arenas. This time they do. It's Gilbert, Jerry, Jarvis, Kwame, and Ethan. Let's see what we end up doing. Game 1, we win. Bron nearly a triple-double. Very efficient game. Game 2, I don't like going back to this era. It's not a ton of like super crazy statistical outliers in this era. You know what I'm saying? Bron is averaging 21 and that was the MVP. We got players averaging over 25, but like I wanted to see somebody be like, I'm gonna give them 50. Nobody dropping 50s in 2K simulation, man. We're in the conference finals to go against that Pistons team. All right, this is where it gets going. Quentin Richards said, we tried to sign you, you decided to go there. So we on your ass. They got Chauncey Steele, they got Tayshaun Steele. I mean, Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace are both 90s. Oh my goodness, dog. Game 1, we lose. Q Rich, I shouldn't have been talking trash to you. Hold on, let's shorten this rotation a little bit. Let's lock you into our guys that matter the most. Game 2 is a win. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a loss. Game 5 is a big one. We win that. No game 7s. Well, we're gonna have to shorten that rotation even more, buddy, for this game 7. We're gonna simcast this. We want to make it to the finals, man. First quarter, they start off hot, but we finish the first quarter hot. Game, oh man, it's too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. 2-point game. 4-point game. 2-point game. They got ball, 30 seconds to go. You get a stop, you score, you win, or you tie it. Alrighty. You don't even need to foul. Just get the stop. Get the stop. Get the stop and score. Get the stop and score. Bron is on the court, no headband. That's cool. Oh, big steal, Jason Kidd. Let's go, Jason. Yeah. Oh, this is great. I love the scoreboard here. It just reminds me of my childhood. Bron guarded by Tayshaun. Isolation. Just you, Bron. Don't let Tayshaun get... Okay, there's a screen for Big Z. Get downhill. Bron turns it right back over. No. Okay, it's Ben Wallace at the free throw line. We're good. He sucks. Oh, wait. Maybe that was a foul to give. Oh, Bron. Now they ain't going to be doing nothing. Oh, no, he's at the free throw line. No, we got a chance. He's missing one of these for sure. Guaranteed. If he don't, this game is rigged. First one is up. Oh, he cashed it. He's just the most comfortable, confident free throw shooter of all time all of a sudden. Shot number 2 is off. There you go. And they do call timeout. Okay. All right. Put Mike Miller back in the game. Even if he is just a decoy, you got to keep Mike Miller in the court. He shot 42% from 3 this season. Get Mike Miller on the court. Let Bron do his thing. Cook sesh. Boom, boom, boom. Game tire. And we go to OT. So they get Mike Miller on the court. No Amari. I don't know if he's fouled out. No, he's sitting on the bench over there. So he could have fouled out. Bron with 20 seconds to go. What you going to do? You don't need a 3 necessarily. Yeah, you don't need a 3, Bron. But you got to do... Oh, he got fouled. Whew. Now, this version of Bron is... Let me look at the statistics. Let's just say not a great free throw shooter. Give me one, Bron. Come on, Bron. Give me one more of them things, Bron. Give me one more of them things, Bron. Second one is up and cash. Clutch, man. No timeouts. Play for the steal. Play for a foul. Play for the steal. You got to front the man if you're going to play for a steal, though, bro. All right. Who's that? Q Rich at the free throw line. We'll see if Q Rich can do it. He got them J's. Oh, man. We really is in the time capsule right now. Here we go. First one is up. Good. 78%. Okay. Chance he misses. Not a guarantee that he makes the second one. Let's see. Second one is up. And he missed it. No, he didn't. All right. 3-point game. We right back where we started. He's right there, Josh. He's right there. Tony Kukoc. Okay. Hey, if LeBron sits in... All right. You got it. LeBron sat in the corner. He hit 4 threes tonight. He sat in the corner and let Tony Kukoc shoot it. This is not 1998 anymore, buddy. All right. They got it. It's their win. They're cool. We'll be back. Best believe it. We'll be back. This is our first year playing together, really. You think about it. We'll be back. Dang, that sucks to lose that game. It's cool, though. We chilling. NBA Finals, they do go on to win. We need to break that team up. They too good. That team is too good. We already traded away picks and stuff, so we don't have to care about the draft too much. What year? I don't remember what year we in. This is... We got Rondo, LaMarcus. It's not a great draft class, full stop through. So, like, we're fine. We're fine not having any draft picks here. Do need to, I think, maybe increase our depth a little bit. So that's on the top of our mind. All right, this is a big offseason. We just did some depth stuff. Jason Kidd drops by 1. We brought in Mike Miller last year. He's dropping by 2. That stinks. But I think this is because we changed his position. We bring in Daniel Marshall, who did play for them eventually. We bring in Brent Barry to shoot the ball off the bench. We got Nazi Muhammad, who in real life, him and LeBron James got into a scuffle back in like 2013. I forget what year that was. Eric Snow, welcome back. And yeah, that's it. I think that's a good team. We got depth at every position. You know, we don't have no Super 6. Where's Josh Smith? Oh, he's a 3. Whoo! Okay, he didn't get much better, though. It scared me. I thought we lost him. We didn't. He's playing in Summer League for whatever reason. Oh, I thought we lost him. But no, he's just playing in Summer League, chilling out. Okay, we don't have many years left, Bron. We're going into the 2007-2008 season. We got to win. We can go back to our normal 10-man rotation. Jason, Mike Miller. Yep. Josh Smith is just going to be really good this year, I would hope, off the bench. First game of the season is a win. Like that for us. I want LeBron to average like 28, 30. Like, this simulation doesn't allow that. Like, he could win MVP again, but he won't be averaging. Oh, that's frustrating. I wonder if there is anything to do. We are 38-6, which is better than Detroit. We can't wait to see y'all act. We're doing that with some big injuries to some core players, you know? So I don't know if there's anything to do. Jason Kidd is averaging a double-double with the assists, of course. Big Z is only averaging 5 boards. It continues to go down, but we're going to ignore that. Our boy Mike Miller's not shooting it well. Maybe that's something we think about. Is there a 2-guard out there that's better than Mike Miller that will be that relief as far as the shooting ability? Vince Carter. He's shooting 50% from 3. We ain't got the assets to get VC now. But I would be kind of crazy not to at least look at it. Dang, we kind of would maybe be able to get Ray Allen, but he's injured right now. So that's interesting. It don't like there's a lot, unless there's one of these rebuilding teams that have something, like bring Ricky Davis back or, come on, talk to me. It's got to be something. Allen Houston's too old. Got to be something. Kerry Kittles, no. Ben Gordon, no. Tony Allen, no. Yeah, not a lot of stuff to go on, which is fine. That's fine. We don't need to be super buyers, you know? We're swapping shooters. 76ers get Mike Miller. We get Kyle Korver. 76ers are not a good team right now. They're actually selling. But they got a guy to come off the bench. We got a guy that can. His whole job is to catch and shoot. He struggled when he was here in Cleveland in real life, but that was at the end of his career, basically. He gets to do that here now. And that's good. That's a good upgrade, I think. That's a good upgrade. Back-to-back MVPs for the GOAT man himself, LBJ. This is the year. Oh, 6th Man of the Year and DPOY. Oh, no, we run it up. Oh, we won Coach of the Year. Oh, we won Executive of the Year. We almost won every single award. This is Cleveland's year. It's Cleveland's year. All-NBA, of course. It's kind of it. All defensive team for Braun. All defensive team for Jason Kidd. Cool, man. This could be the year. We did end up being that 1 seed. I'm waiting to see Detroit. But before we see Detroit, we got to see the Bobcats, who, they just came into the league not too long ago, and they're looking solid. Jay Will, Antoine Walker, Big Zebo. They got Brandon Roy and Marco Juric. That's not bad. Game 1, we win. Thank you, Braun. Game 2, let's not stall this out too much. You know what I'm saying? This team is not ready to go against us. We get to the second round to go against the Boston Celtics. They probably got Paul Pierce still. Yep. So Paul Pierce, Dwight Howard, Jameer Nelson. Wow. Yeah, they did really good in that draft. Adam Harrington. That's new. Stephen Hunter. It's a good lineup. I was just rewatching Phoenix Suns versus Dallas Mavericks, and Stephen Hunter checking to the game. He's like, man, I forgot about you. Now he's starting in my video 2 days later. Game 1 was a crazy Jason Kidd game, by the way. Oh, my goodness. What a stat line for 2009. Game 2, we lose. Dwight Howard kind of dominated. He had 8 stocks together. We win another one. We should be good from here on out, right? Yep. And guess who we see in that conference finals? Detroit, baby. I've been ready. I've been thinking. We've been thinking about you. They got, who did they have before? Was this the same lineup? No. They had somebody else in there for Rip Hamilton last time we played against them, right? Or am I tripping? Did they just add more depth? No, yeah, they had Q Rich started. Okay, so they did. Man, this team is good. Darko's good in this universe. They got Meadow Core. They got Hedo Turkoglu. Man, it's a good team. That's a really good team. Are we better? In the regular season, we were. Game 1, we lose. It's not a good start. Q Rich, revenge again. He shot 15 free throws. How about we not foul Q Rich, please? I'm going to shorten that rotation right off rip. Game 2, we win that one. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. You are the MVP for a reason. We win Game 3. We win Game 4. We win Game 5. We're in the NBA Finals to go against Dallas. Now, in real life, the first time, I guess the only time, these two teams went up against each other in the postseason. Jason Kidd was on the other side, first of all, and Dirk won. Now they got Twan, they got Josh Howard, they got Doug Christie, and they got Steve Nash, who didn't find his way to Phoenix in this universe. Game 1, we win. Braun, come on, Braun. Game 2, we win. Braun, come on, Braun. Ooh-wee! Game 3, we lose. Okay, yeah. Steve Nash and Dirk are really good, believe it or not. We win Game 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to go on and win. LeBron Finals MVP, 26, 9, and 7. And guess what, fellas? Guess what? LeBron had already... What? Didn't I sign him to an extension already? Uh-oh. We might lose him anyway. Hold on. I know the challenge was to win, but the challenge was to win and to keep Braun around. Can we convince him to stay after winning? We have to be able to convince him to stay, or this video was for nothing. This video can't be for nothing. Josh Smith is back, qualifying offer LeBron James, but I need Braun. Oh, nobody's offering the MVP of the league a real contract? Well, we will. 5 years, $76 million. What did he sign when he ended up in Miami? I forget. Let me see. 6 years, $110 million. But that was in 2010. Right now we're in 2009, so the cap went up a little bit. Either way, we got... Oh, it's 2007. Oh, my God. Bro, it's only 27. 2007, bro. We did it so fast, so early, but we got it done. Bron stays in Cleveland, signed a 5-year extension, and guess what? That team, him, Jason Kidd, Amari Stoudemire, who I feel like we didn't hear none of, and Z, that's enough to go back-to-back. We ain't doing it tonight, though. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.